Join me on South Africa's largest premium carrier with some pretty nice views and one of the best catering I've seen for 45-minute flights. Hello and welcome to another video. Today we'll be flying to Johannesburg from Kimberley on Airlink. I spent a few days here after a very nice flight on Embraer, so feel free to check that out if you want. This is a tiny airport serving a small town. It's so small in fact that it probably isn't big enough to handle 2 flights at once. I arrived here 2 hours before departure. I don't know why I do that, security doesn't open until 40 minutes before, so yeah, but when it does finally open, you'll probably be wishing you spent more time in the check-in area because airside, if you can call it that, is quite cramped. There's also a flight departing to Cape Town. As I said, it's probably not big enough to handle 2 flights at once. Boarding started on time and today we'll be flying on an Embraer E-170 in Leo livery. Interestingly, she's actually the oldest E-170 in service and is the 5th airframe ever built. And here we are on board. The seats are fairly comfortable, unlike the ironing boards that you would commonly find in Europe. And here's the legroom. The legroom is actually not too bad for a regional jet, so yeah, overall it's pretty good.
About the act. Please note you'll find a copy of our Skyways in-flight magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. You're welcome to take the copy home with you. Alternatively, you can download a link on our website to receive the digital version of it. Thank you for your attention. We wish you a pleasant flight to enjoy the freedom of the African skies with us.
flight time to Johannesburg is only 45 minutes, and before long the crew came around with breakfast. Here it is. This is amazing catering for a short domestic flight, especially since you actually have an option of cheese and crackers or muffin. I picked the muffin, which contains a strawberry yogurt, strawberry muffin and a not strawberry biscuit. Catering for flights in South Africa have generally been very good, but this was probably the best one of them all. The flight was so short I almost didn't get to finish everything in time, which wasn't helped by me taking a minute or so to film everything. And finally, let's have a look at the content of the seat back pocket before we start the descent. It just has the usual air sickness bag, safety card and inflight magazine. So yeah, not much happened after that. We pretty much started our descent as I was filming this. Sadly, weather in Johannesburg isn't as good as it was in Kimberley, but I've still included the entire descent as a time lapse, so enjoy.
All cabin baggage should now be placed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead stowage compartment. All laptops should now be switched off. Headsets, earphones, AirPods must now be removed. This is a reminder that smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is strictly forbidden on all Airlink flights. Thank you for choosing South Africa's most reliable premium airline, Airlink, the freedom of the African sky.
Welcome back to Johannesburg. We arrived on time and here are my thoughts on the flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tambo International Airport.
As you can see, a very nice flight on Airlink. The seats are good, the catering is good, and I'd highly recommend them. Also, it's not like you have a choice if you choose to fly to an airport in the middle of nowhere.
To prevent the loss of any personal belongings, we urge you to make a thorough check of your seat area and seat pockets to ensure that you have all your belongings before you leave. Please use.
Being South Africa, you'll see some interesting planes with an Eswatini Air ERJ-145, an Airlink Belavia Hybrid E-170, a Fastjet ERJ-145, and some South African Airways AC-30s in the distance. We'll see more of at least one of those planes in future videos. No spoilers though. Here I am walking to baggage reclaim. Pretty much all of my flights in South Africa go to or from Johannesburg, so you'll be seeing this airport a lot on this channel in the next few months. I'll try to make it less repetitive by adding in a few European airlines, although it seems like nobody ever watched those, so I just end up talking to myself, which is what I do most of the days anyways. Here's the baggage reclaim area. It took around 10 minutes for my bag to arrive. And finally, here's a very nice view of the apron from the observation deck in the airport. There's actually two of those here in Johannesburg. You can see a British Airways 787 from London, a Zambia Airways 737, and a few Airlinks and the stuff that I mentioned when we were taxiing in. I'll end the video here. I've got literally no idea what my next video will be. I edited this like 3 months before it's getting published. But whatever it may be, I'll see you there. Thank you very much for watching and stay flying. Bye.